Was an elementary student here until he finished the university in Jayapura. There was no renovation on this school building from the government. How about other supports like books and library, for example? Yes, they have to stand alone to recover all.
Ini kami dalam rangka Natalan, terus kami dari Timika datang ketemu orang tua, lalu ada uang sedikit yang kami bawa itu dimanfaatkan untuk beli beberapa ekor babi yang nanti kami akan saksikan bersama. Dan ini wujud dari kebersamaan kami keluarga untuk mengucap syukur kepada Tuhan.
Berapa lama tidak datang di sini?
Hampir 2 tahun.
Jadi ini baru pertama datang langsung pesta ya? Baik.
Other people said when the pigs are killed? Yes, of course, Simpson said. The pigs become almost like our children. We call the pigs by their names and they come. We tell the pigs to lie down and they obey. Some pigs even put their head on your laps because they are happy with you.
Wujud dari kebersamaan itu kami sudah siapkan, sedangkan kita sama-sama saksikan ada sejumlah babi yang ada separuh sudah dibunuh, ada separuh belum dibunuh masih di sekitar sana, masih ada banyak masyarakat yang mau belakangan akan datang.
Papuan in the highlands plant and eat sweet potatoes, which came originally from South Africa, and all together with taros is their main food. Their main source of protein is pig, and also culturally they are very valuable. There were 19 pigs killed during this ritual for around 120 inhabitants. Ketumina helped to cut the meat. Pigs were used to pay bride price, pay fines, buy wood to build houses, and it still has a very high value here. They work hard here to make garden plants and grow the crops and animals. A man must own a lot of pigs if he expects to become a leader, but owning pigs is not enough. The important thing is to kill the animal and give it out, to share it with the people. That means he is good and generous. The people will respect him and listen to him. They dig a large pit in the ground. A layer of hot stones is placed first and covered with banana leaves, followed by a layer of sweet potatoes and corn. Another layer of hot stones is placed again. The rain could not stop the people, young and old, women and men. It is still a beginning of the party, and it's just getting hot in here. Then they place the green leafy vegetables, such as cabbages, spinach, sweet potato leaves, cassava leaves, papaya leaves, etc. Or fruits like cucumber are also placed, followed by a layer of pig meat. Ayati, all together with the women group, puts the vegetables, taros and sweet potatoes on the hot burning stone mixed with the meat and grills them together. Cabbages, spinach, sweet potato leaves, cassava leaves, papaya leaves, which are easily to be found. Last step, they cover all holes with a special grass and straw mixed with clay to keep the steam inside and make the meat riper. 1.5 hours after this, the meat, the vegetables and everything else all will be ready. The people should better wait. It is a polite way. No one would be forgotten. The men groups have the responsibility to deliver the meal. The meat distribution is a joyous but complicated affair. Debt has to be repaid, in-law needed their share, as did friends, relatives, the church, the youth team, the women's group, the eatery, and the nearby men's houses. Now the Baka Batu celebration is over. The Zelinos, Oscar Tipagau, and some young guys take the responsibility to deliver the rest of the foods to their big family. Here is the Tipagau family at home. Father Nico Tipagau and Mother Miriam Kobogau. The Zelinos Tipagau is the smallest brother of Nico. And here is Maximus' sister Divina and their brother Mikal. Now that the celebration is over, their father will smoke half of the meat to make it stay longer. Little Dizelinos still has to wait short before he makes his own truck. Also, Wataya celebration just started. It stands representative for the war, for a new form of war. War was the symbol of prosperous and rich land. Without war, the pigs and plantations won't grow good. Ethnic group names won't be popular, and the weak image of one ethnic group and other ethnic groups would be much. They are still a form of real war, weapons, arrows, and also guns. But they are not using them. And also it must be safe, because the children take a part in this ceremony. But in Wataya, war form is a part of cultural party. There are no dead, no property is damaged, no crying is heard. It's only loving and respecting each other. Some men still wear koteka or penny sheets with leaves binding on body, arm and legs. As the old tradition tells them, they still follow it up to today.
Bagaimana, capek kah?
Yo, capek.
Berapa kilo jalan kaki?
Sudah hampir 5 kilo.
Lalu,
They are also supporter. They make a line means that they have already passed the village border, and also again give spirit to the warriors. They are making a wataya to make a line in groups, and then they are commanding spirit and energy for the people. Because they have to cross hills to reach Big Emmanuel Church, so they will meet other groups and celebrate together. It takes long distance and time, almost half a day. Wataya formation changes and follows the war leader's instructions. They spread, forming a circle, making again a line, moving forward and again backward. The strategy depends on the shape of the battleground and the power of the warriors. Now the demonstration of the war period is over and the Wataya celebration is changing into happy singing and whistling. The tradition is mixing with the modern. Some wear traditional koteka and others wear shorts of various lengths. Some people are bare-chested and others wear t-shirts. Their armbands mostly were made of various colored electrical wires. From 5 other churches now come together in the same church ground. Finally, they came together as one to celebrate the big Christmas celebration tonight.
Panitia rayon Balat rayon 1 kage ini gereja 6 gereja tambah persiapan peribumi yizane malata ande pendata menege magaloge uwamigi sambai duzi ngamage tiga magata me ata 6 gereja kata mene kage inda obetele mo zore mo Jesus keretu siagati sono bilega nondo mayanga hotagi batagi la mata ondo tawa mena deba mena kata isa maduwa ni
dah, ale, dah ya.
The night time is the climax time of the ritual Christmas ceremony in the church.
Ini adalah air terjun di atas Gunung Bula.
In the new year, Maximus and his two little mates, Daisy and Oscar Tipagau, climbed Pulang Mountain to reach 4,000 meters above sea level.
Biasanya masyarakat kalau sakit, orang yang kena penyakit itu datang air terjun. Air terjun ini mandi, mereka segar, dapat kesehatan yang bagus, mereka pulang.
They can survive in the mountains as they are able to find food from the ground, fruits and waters.
Di sini bilang ini Agus Sugu. Agus Sugu ini baru saya tadi ada laki-laki gali yang Anda lihat ini dia tajam sekali. Ya, ini tajam sekali. Dan ini makanan orang di sini bilang roti, sama dengan roti. Bagus buat stamina buat kita.
Mostly people support their life with farming in the highlands as this old man does, go by with his wives. They thank God who gives his people rich soil.
Berkebun di bawah kaki Gunung Bula.
Kol. Kerani.
To portray about Papua. If you want to see glaciers in the tropical area, it only exists in West Papua, nowhere else. If you want to see original untouched forests, go to West Papua as well. If you want to see the living of the so-called Stone Age people, go to West Papua. You will never find them anywhere else, especially in the 21st century. If you want to be free from all, go to West Papua and live in the jungle. The people in this area want freedom of choice because they want to live as they wish. This generation is responsible to keep their world heritage, to keep it for their future generations and for our world's history. It does not mean that they do not want development in technology, but they want what they like and what they need, and not what the Western world thinks that they should have.